Good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm here. Hello. Hopefully somebody will see me and join on. It's, what day is it? Thursday, August 1st, 2019. Hey, April. Awesome. I got myself pulled up on my iPad over here, so yay. Hopefully no issues today with Facebook. So good morning. Like I said, hey April, it's Thursday, August 1st, 2019, which is the best day of the year for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators because we can order from this catalog today. Yay! So it's pre-order day. Yay. Which I have already been up super early and placed 2 orders for my team meeting and my retreat, but I still have to place my personal order after Facebook Live from the new catalog. So let's see, as you guys come on, say hi to me. That way I can put you into a drawing for something free. And even though I can see that you're watching now, I cannot see that later. I can only see if you say hi or ask a question or whatever. Then you can go into the drawing. Let's see. My name's Jennifer Cotton. If you don't know me, if it's your first time watching, I'm Jennifer Cotton. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator since 2001. And Stampin' Up! Is a paper crafting company, and you can get any of the supplies you see today from me. With the exception that I'm showing you some one sneak peek stamp set that you can't get yet unless you're a demonstrator. Good morning, Cindy. And I'll tell you how you can do that too today as well. All right, so good morning, Alma. Good morning, Shirley. Oh, Angela, Australia. So awesome. I still find it crazy that people see this from other countries like that. So thank you for watching. Okay, so you will be entered into a drawing if you make a comment, basically, so that I know you watched the drawing. Actually, I have 2 of these to give away today because I have an extra. It is for a class packet that's cut and ready for you to assemble. This is just like a thank you card inside. But so the first one has a full pack of gold faceted gems, and then all of the supplies you need cut and ready to make 4 cards. If there was die cutting that we could do for you, we've done that. If there was embossing, we've done it. Punched and so on. You will just stamp and assemble, and I'll show you the 4 cards it makes in a second. The second prize for watching the video today is the same kit. However, it just doesn't have a full pack of the gold faceted gems, so you will just receive the ones you need for your project only. You'll get a PDF tutorial with all of your instructions. Hey, Christine. Who else did I miss? Okay, so, and thank you, Shirley, for sharing. So make sure you guys comment as you come on. My hair is doing something weird. So you can be entered to win one of these packets. Either the one with, I have sticky notes in there, or without the faceted gems. Okay, so let's see the cards it makes. This is the first one, which is totally copied from my friend Genevieve. And I think she said she might have copied it from somebody. I can't remember. But it's super cute. It uses the Daisy Lane bundle, by the way. So if you have the Daisy Lane bundle, you'll be able to make the cards. And if not, you can substitute other stamps. Hey, Tracy, good morning. Here's the second card. Super cute, in my opinion. This is, I believe this designer paper is called Garden Lane. And it's just a nice paper. It goes with a lot of stuff. Good morning, Lisa. Hey, Barbara. Okay, so there's that card, and then last but not least, this card. Super cute. Okay, so if you say hi, you'll be entered into a drawing to win one of 2 packets to make those 4 cards. Now, how my customers got these cards, these packets, was in, I have to check my notes so I say the correct month. It was June's class packet for online ordering. So if you placed an online order with me in June, then $25 or more, I mailed this packet to you in July. If it was 50 or more, you also got that pack of faceted gems. So I do that every month. Place an online order with this month's host code. You can get a free gift like that. Okay, so that's the price. Now, if you share the video today, hey Laura, by the way, hey, I think I said hi Lisa, and I saw that you need a holiday catalog, of course. So I will be passing those out at my class in August, at my classes for customers. And of course, demonstrators can get one free. Okay, so the prize for today for sharing the video, if you win, you will get the Harvest Hellos stamp set. Do you recognize this set? If you're a demonstrator, you might not, because it's in this book. Woohoo! So it's brand new. It's super cute. It does have a matching punch, which I don't have yet, and I'm going to use this in the project today, so you'll see. Hey, Lucy. You'll see the set and all that stuff, but I'm going to order the punch when I place that order after the video, and so you'll see that I won't have to go to the trouble of hand cutting some of this stuff out. Anyway, share the video today. You'll be entered to win this stamp set. Woohoo! Okay, so let's see. Before I get started with my news, I want to show y'all some cards I've received recently. And I can't remember if I've shown all these, so I'm going to show them all, and then I'll put them in the shown stack. But this one is from Oma Khan, and I believe she used the, what's it called? Paper Pumpkin stamp set, a past Paper Pumpkin stamp set and kit to make this card. So super pretty. By the way, Lisa, I think you mean shared Lisa, which is awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Laura. They are correct. If you will post that you shared, that'll get you entered into that drawing, because just sharing, Facebook doesn't always tell me you did that. It only tells me for people who have their privacy settings set so that it'll tell me. So if you share, you should post that so that you'll for sure get entered into that drawing. Okay, another card I received, I think also from Oma. Let me double check. Yes, this one here. What does it say? Friends make life blossom. Super cute. I think this one's also from Oma. Oma is a really good card sender. And I feel like I showed this before, because I feel like I showed y'all how it opened. But pretty cool. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Cindy. And then this one, oh my goodness, it's the Oma show today. Thank you, Oma. She probably won't see this video because she's on her way here to pick up an order from my house. And this one is from Linda Brady, and she sent it for a thank you for a prize she won here on Facebook Live. So, and this is from a past Paper Pumpkin kit as well that was super cute. So thank you, Linda. Okay, so those are some cards I've received lately. Thank y'all very much. Okay, so this month, what all I have going on, good morning, Tammy, is first of all, my monthly classes. That's what I was telling Lisa, where I'll be passing out the holiday catalogs. And they are August 16th and 17th. That's a Friday, Saturday. Friday is 5 to 9 p.m. and Saturday is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can come and go. You can sign up for either day you want. And then during those 2 days, there are 4 classes to choose from. Card class, scrapbook class, stamp a stack class, and sampler class. So, let's see. Card class and scrapbook, they're both $15 or free with a minimum order. At card class, you make 4 cards. And I'm going to show you the ones we made last month. 4 cards for $15. So these are the ones we made last month. And last month was that July? Yes. I had just come home from the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Greece, which was awesome. And so I was really pressed for time. So I copied almost all the stuff that we ended up doing in my classes. including this card and this card were from swaps I received in Greece. This card is the one we did on Facebook Live last month, so I just said we'll do that in class. And then this one I did make up, but it's just a recreation of Good Morning Evelyn, of that other card that I showed you from that you can win this month. And so it's super easy to just do a card layout like that, but we use the Sia Silhouette, which I love, and that new shimmery black embossing powder. Okay, so that was card class. So you can come take card class again this month and pick up your holiday catalog on August 16th and 17th. Then scrapbook is the same price, and you make 3 12 by 12 pages for $15, free with the minimum order. Hey Pam, hey Evelyn, good to see you guys. Don't forget to make a comment when y'all come on so you can be entered into the drawing. Okay, so we make 3 pages. Hey Mary, happy almost Friday, yes. So this one we did not make this month, we made it the previous month. And then in July they made page 2, nice cute summer page. Then they made these 2 pages, which coordinated with each other. So family and page 2 there. And look at those pretty flowers. Woohoo, thank you, Pam. Okay, so this month we will be making 2 pages that match and a single. And then in September, we'll make the second page that single. So that's how that works. Hey, Rhonda, haven't seen you in a while. So that's scrapbook class. And then there's Stamp-A-Stack. That is 20 cards. You make 4 designs, 5 of each for $30 or free, not free, I always say that wrong, or only $10 for 20 cards and envelopes. Only $10 if you place a minimum order. So this month we're doing all Christmas cards. And this is August, September, October, and November, all Christmas cards. So that's 80 Christmas cards if you come take all 4 classes. Different cards every month, 4 different designs. So 4 times 4, 16 designs, 80 cards. It's a great deal. So I hope to see a lot of you guys at Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. So this is what we made last month. We kicked off Christmas already with 1 design, and we made a Get Well, a masculine. They had different greeting options for this one. This one's straight from the cruise swaps, and then this one here, and they had different options of greetings on that card as well. So that was Stamp-A-Stack. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Evelyn, for saying that about the pages. Okay, and then last but not least is the sampler class. So this is the one we made last month using the Good Morning Magnolia stuff. And this is art that you hang on your wall, or you give someone as a gift to hang on their wall. You can put it in a page protector like a scrapbook page. It's 12 by 12. This is the one from the previous month that's framed, and normally I have the new one framed by now, but I haven't had time. Sorry about the lights. But that's what it looks like in a frame. And you can do white or black, or the main 2 colors they come in. You can get the frames. They don't come with the class. Most people end up switching out the frame or the art every month. So they come to class, make a new one, put a new one in. But I do have some customers who come take it every month and buy a new frame every month and give it as a gift. They have a new person to give a gift to every month. So anyway, let me show you the last one more time. You can kind of see how it might look in a frame. Super cute. So this class is the only one, if you guys live in the United States, anywhere you can take it to go. It is $28, which includes $20 in merchandise. So like a roll of ribbon, designer paper, embellishments, and so on. And you use those to make your projects. You keep the leftovers. $28, including $20 in merchandise. And again, especially for the to-go, we pre-die cut and pre-emboss everything possible for you. You just provide the stamps and ink, and you make your projects at home. Or you can come to the live class and make them there. So, and then shipping with shipping, it's $35. That's $7 for shipping. But some of my customers get it to go, but then they pick it up from me, so they don't pay shipping. So it depends on how you do it. And if you don't live in the U.S. or you don't want to buy it, you just want the tutorial only with all the written instructions and measurements and everything, that is $15. So this month, our sampler is going to be, say, Grateful. It's a Grateful sampler. We're using the Pressed Petals designer paper. I'm checking my names. Yes, Pressed Petals. So I just have some 6 by 12 pieces that I've cut up here. But this paper is super pretty. Look at that. Look at, how can I show you the singles? So pretty. I'm doing a class, card class for this at my retreat, and the cards that I made, I think, are super pretty. But this will be obviously a different design with the sampler. And anyway, it's just super pretty paper. Look, there's a wood grain there for us. And then you're going to get a partial pack of that with your fee. Let me read my instructions. A fourth of a pack, which that pack comes with 24 sheets of paper. So you're getting a fourth of a pack. You're getting the Pressed Petals journal, and that is so that we can cut it up, part of it up, and use these pretty designs inside the journal on our sampler. But you won't use it all, and the pages, it does say something, I have it upside down now. The pages are perforated, so you can take them out neatly and then keep the, still be able to use the rest of the journal. So these journals are like $6, I think, and they're super cute in our catalog. And of course you can embellish them with the washi tape and stamping and everything else as a journal, but we're using it in our sampler. Then you're going to get the washi tape. This washi tape is awesome. We're using it in that class at retreat. I have to find where this ends. And you can make flowers, which of course we're going to do on our sampler, because each, on this sheet roll here, each petal is a sticker basically. So you put them together, you make your flowers, you make it with as many petals as you want, and so on. Super cute. And then the other washi tape is really cute as well. Yes, Lisa. And then last but not least, you're going to receive a fourth of a pack of the designer elements. And I honestly, right now, I don't remember if this is a fourth of a pack. I think this is half. I cut this up for a different reason, but that's what they look like, and they're sticky on the back, and they're super cute. So that's what the designer elements are. Okay, so that's the sampler class. Here is the stamp set, Path of Petals, that we'll be using, and the dies. And of course, don't forget, if you get it to go, it'll be pre-die cut for you. So I recommend you guys take that class. The deadline for Stamp-A-Stack and Sampler is Monday, August 12th to sign up. The other two, you can pretty much sign up until the very end, because it's less paper for me to cut and less supplies to order. Okay, every month I have a demonstrator gathering. It's optional. We have over 160 people in my team, and about 20 to 30 come to the demonstrator gathering. So obviously you don't have to come, but we do it every month normally on a Saturday. It's this coming Saturday, August 3rd at 6:30 here in Midlothian, and which is in Texas, by the way. I think I forgot to say that at the beginning. So if you've never attended before and you're not on my team and you want to come check us out to see if you might want to be on the team, you can come do that for free. Just let me know that you want to come to the meeting. I do need to know, so I'll make sure I have paper cut for you. But I want to give y'all a sneak peek of what we'll be making. Some really cute cards. So that's your sneak peek. Okay. So you could come make those for free Saturday night at 6:30 in Midlothian. So let me know if you want to come. Text me, email me, private message me, and you can come to the meeting for free and check us out. Now, we have a group of over 160. made up of people who just like to get a discount, happy shoppers, people who like to do one class a month, and people who like to do a full-time business like me. Everybody's welcome, and there's no obligation if you join. So there is a big special going on right now, and it ends August 31st. Anyone who purchases the starter kit to be a demonstrator, which basically means you get a discount on your supplies, pays $99 plus tax only. Shipping is free. Hey, Linda in Idaho, good morning. But you choose $155 in merchandise. That's $30 more than normal. Hey, Dorothy. $30 more than normal for only $99 plus tax. And again, there's no obligation if you do that. So if you want to do that, let me know. So a few things that I do for my team: we have an exclusive Facebook group where we can post questions, and thank you, Linda. We can support each other. We have stamping challenges every week, so you can get entered to win a prize and by having fun and stamping. We have trainings. I share all the tutorials for all of my monthly classes on my team Facebook group. Thank you, Landa, for sharing. and so on. So and you get a discount on your purchases from Stampin' Up. And today you can order from this book. So if you're not a demonstrator and you've been thinking about it, or you want to start getting a discount on your supplies, not only can you get that special, spend $99 plus tax only, get $155 of anything you want, but in that $155 you can include anything from this catalog, which I am not allowed to open and show you yet, but there's a ton of cool stuff in here. There are three pages of bundles only, where they put 9 per page. Well, no, 9 plus 9, that's 18, not 24. Sorry, 24 bundles in this catalog, plus everything else. And they're all pictured at the front, and then you can see them later in the book as well. So yeah, it's 24 new bundles. Just the bundles alone, you could fill up your starter kit with that. But anyway, so if y'all have any questions on that, let me know. If you want to come to that meeting this Saturday night at 6:30, let me know. There's a gnat in here. If you, there is a way that you can see the holiday catalog stuff online now when you purchase the kit. Even if you don't finalize purchasing. So just contact me and I can tell you how to do that. I have heard that it's not working yet, but it will be working. So that's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys about some other upcoming events. The $1 Million Celebration is almost here. Thank you guys again. If you've ordered from me, it's $1 million in personal sales since I started with Stampin' Up. So if you placed an order with me, you helped me get there. Thank you very much. So I'm combining my annual customer appreciation event with the $1 Million Celebration. It'll be Saturday, August 24th from 11:30 to 2:30. It is come and go, but there will be lunch. So you might want to arrive in time for that. And there will be stamping that's kind of come and go, but you want to, if you arrive late, you won't be able to finish the stamping. But we will have multiple stations set up and all that stuff to accommodate everybody. There'll be lots of prizes, and it's all for free. So if you haven't made a purchase in the last 12 months, you can just go over to my website, Jennifer's, that's with an S, .stampinup.net, and place an order to be able to attend. Also, all of my team gets to attend as well. If you can't attend live, let me rephrase that. If you're long distance and you live 2 hours or more away from me, you can register for the to-go version. If you live local, you do have to attend to get the stuff. And the deadline to RSVP is August 18th, so that's coming up. The Holiday Extravaganza, this is a live event where we will see 4 stamping demonstrations, make at least 8 projects, every single one from the new holiday catalog. Not all Christmas. It will be all, you know, different, sorry, I got distracted by an email that just popped on my phone. It will be all the themes. So there might be fall, there might be Christmas, and so on. It's a lot of fun. There's a door prize drawing and so on. So that one is Saturday, September 14th at the Midlothian Civic Center. That's a live event. So you can sign up for that. And by the way, all of these things to sign up for, the links are sent by email. Most of them we're not allowed to post links for per Stampin' Up! Policy, like on Facebook or whatever, just depending on the event. So you can text me, Facebook message me, or email me to ask for the link. Or just make it easy and sign up for my email newsletter, and then you'll get all the links all the time. So someone just, that email that I was reading, it said that apparently I made a typo in my newsletter, that if you purchase the starter kit now, you will get your discount through at least January. And apparently I put 2019, but obviously it's 2020. So you will get your discount from Stampin' Up! Even if you do, you know, don't make a purchase and, what am I trying to say? If you don't have any sales and all that, and you don't meet the minimums, you can still get your discount even by purchasing whatever small amount you want in August, September, October, November, December, and January. That's basically 6 months of discounts, and then you can, you know, drop off if you choose. Okay, so that should have been 2020. Trish, thank you for commenting. Talking about the frame, I'm trying to look in my camera. I think you mean this one. So if you do, sorry, I'm knocked some stuff over. I bought the frame at Hobby Lobby, and this art was from some Stampin' Up! Event. We were given it or purchased it, but I think we were given it at a Stampin' Up! Event. Good, this one. So yeah, so you definitely could create. I've done this before where I create something like that on like Shutterfly and have it printed in 8.5 by 11 to frame it myself, but that's not what I did with this one. It was from the company. So I don't know if you're a demonstrator, Trish, but demonstrators get to go to Stampin' Up! Events. Usually that we're offered to go to them twice a year, November and April. And at those events, sometimes we are offered special purchases. We get special giveaways that no one else maybe can get their hands on, either early or at all, like that, and so on. So that's where that came from. If anyone remembers, cool. So if anyone, not that it matters, but if anyone remembers where that was from, feel free to post it, but I don't. I feel like maybe it was a leadership type event, but I could be wrong. But cool. Okay, so what's next? Stampin' with Friends. So if you remember, we did, me and Alejandra and April, my two of my stamping friends, did an online event for the annual catalog when it came out. Good morning, Yvonne. And it went awesome. We had a Facebook party that day. There was so much, I can't even remember it all, but basically 3 videos from each demonstrator. Tips on the make and takes. Oh, was it 3 or 2? I can't remember now. A wow presentation. There were bonus projects and more and more and more. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing. And watching from Michigan. Yay. So we're doing it again for the holiday catalog. So it's an online event. You have 2 options. It does involve stamping. So option 1 is an all access for $113. You get a $50 goodie bag from this holiday catalog, 12 make and takes, cut, punched, embossed, ready to stamp and assemble. We are using 3 bundles: Christmas Gleaming, Perfectly Plaid, and Gathered Together. So those are the bundles. If you are a demonstrator, you've seen that already, and so you'll know those are the ones you'll need to have. If you're not a demonstrator, you can add them to your registration. There'll be PDF tutorials and a video tip for the make and takes. Hey, Donna, thank you for watching. And Patricia, sorry, I'm getting behind here. And thanks for sharing, Patricia. Okay, so then also included in that first fee is a thank you gift, a Facebook party, the 3 wow videos, and 3 bonus PDF tutorials from 3 other bundles. So basically you get demonstrations or samples or PDF tutorials or make and takes from a total of 9 different new stamp sets or bundles from the holiday catalog. And then you get entered into a drawing, and there'll be an ordering special on the day of the party, which is September 28th, and it will be fun. Option 2 is the online access only for $59. You get everything except the goodie bag, the make and takes, and the gift. But if you do the math, what is that difference? 59 from 113, it's like $52 or $54. So you might as well do the other one and get well over $50 worth of additional stuff. But the online version is great for demonstrators who only want the information to copy for their, team or customers or personal use, whatever. Now, if you are on my team, you get a $10 discount, and there is a discount code that they will be sent out. I haven't sent it yet because we haven't actually put our registration stuff really out there yet. I think it just went on my email this morning. So the deadline to sign up and pay is September 15th, and the kits are mailed, excuse me, September 24th. I have another stamping bingo coming. And it's not until Friday, October 18th, but it's just a heads up. And that bingo will be for prizes from the holiday catalog. I knew my animals were going to freak out today. Did y'all hear that? There was the dog and cat are fighting. I had to leave the door open today because of family situations. Sorry. That's live here. Okay, so let me see if I caught everybody. Yes. Okay, so that was bingo. Last but not least, my stamping cruise is coming. Hey, Joyce. You can still sign up for it. It's October 6th through 13th, but I'm going to flip out. It's October 6th through 13th, and you can attend it, but we are also going to offer it as a mega retreat in a box to go. So the details on that are coming soon. I haven't put any information out yet, but that'll be coming. So if you can't attend live, you can take it to go, basically. Good morning, Amy from Indiana. Love it. Okay, so if you want to be updated on any of my stuff, any Stampin' Up stuff, and so on, you can join my email list to get notified of that stuff. Stampin' Up specials, I already told you about it. It's the kit special, only $99 for $155 in anything you want, including our holiday catalog. So contact me if y'all want to, have questions on that or want to get it. I can help you get it. I'm going to post the link to that in the video, like how you can get it yourself. But a lot of people find it easier to let me help them do it. And then bonus days was last month in July. That ended yesterday. So if you earned bonus days coupons, don't forget to cash them in. They will expire at the end of August and you won't get them back. So if you have them, use them. If you're a demonstrator, through yourself or through me, if I'm your demonstrator or your demonstrator. But don't forget about those. August Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is our monthly craft kit in the mail. So if you're a new crafter, or you're like seeing this video for the first time because your friends shared it, and you're like, maybe I want to try that stamping thing, but it's too much trouble, like all that stuff, you can just get our monthly craft kit that has everything you need in one box to make stuff. It has instructions, it has paper that's already cut. These are the instructions for last month. I'm not showing you guys the one you would get this month because it's always a surprise. But the one this past month has a really cute stamp set. You kind of can see it there. You always get an ink, at least one. And then this one was different. It coordinated with 3 different stamp sets in our annual catalog. And so there are 3 different designs, basically, of cards. And so you kind of see how they're just totally different from each other. But I think that's really cool. Because it gives you a huge variety. It's not just like an all nautical theme or whatever. So you always get lots of stuff in here, you know, ribbons, adhesives, embellishments. These are some special adhesives for this kit. So Paper Pumpkin, every month you can purchase it as like an order, or you can sign up to get the subscription and it'll renew every month. It's $22. The deadline of each month is the 10th to sign up and get that kit. So this month, of course, the deadline's August 10th. And this month's kit, let me get these notes up here. So I'm just going to read you what Stampin' Up! Says. This fall, you're going to need autumn-themed crafting projects for teachers, for Thanksgiving, or just because. For August, our August Paper Pumpkin Kit gives you a fun fall-themed crafting experience with our intensely hued treat bags that mirror the splendor of autumn. But there's more. You can step up the treat bags and turn them into cards with our exclusive Elegant add-on bundle. This is the first time they've ever done this. Good, Patricia. I'm glad you agree. It's definitely well worth the price. And I forgot to mention the stamp set is always exclusive. You can't purchase that anywhere else. It's made special for that kit. So this month only, the kit, the Paper Pumpkin is going to be treat bags, but you can add on a kit, and adding on is a little tricky word. You have to order it separately. You can't say, I'm a Paper Pumpkin customer, add that to my subscription. It's a separate purchase you make. And I apparently didn't copy and paste the price, so I'm not going to say what it is because I don't remember for sure. But Paper Pumpkin is $22 a month. And then you can cancel anytime, or you can just purchase the 1 month worth, or 2 or 3 months prepaid, or whatever. I'll put all the info on that on the video as well. And what's my point? So if you're a subscriber, you'll be able to purchase separately that add-on. And thank you, Pam. I thought it was $10, but I didn't want to say that, and then it'd be like 20 or 15 or something. So Pam says it's 10, and she's a demonstrator, so she knows. Thank you, April. What am I trying to say? There'll be while supplies last, but you could have me order it for you. You could go online and do an online order or whatever. Okay, so last but not least, before we get to stamp, is every month I have an online ordering special. So if you place an online order with me of $25 or more in the month of August, and then on the shopping bag page, it makes 24 cards. Thank you, April. I obviously didn't copy and paste everything I needed to. With this host code, boop, entered on the shopping bag page, you will get a free class packet from me, kind of like the one I showed you earlier, bagged up, cut, embossed, blah blah blah, PDF instructions ready for you to stamp and assemble using the Band Together bundle. So like always, if we're using any of these dies on your make and takes, they're going to be die cut for you. You will just need to stamp, have the stamp set, hey Pam, and stamp with this stamp set, and then color or whatever you need to do and assemble. So 4 cards with a $25 order using that host code. Thank you for sharing, Pam. Yay, Tommy. Hey, Fort Worth, not far from me at all. Yay, yay. And then if your order's 50 or more, you'll also get a free accessory from me. So like, for example, the gold faceted gems in today's packet. But that's just an example. I don't know what our accessory is going to be. It'll be something that matches your cards. Okay. There is an exception, though. If you go online and place an order with me and it's $150 or more, don't put in the host code. And then Stampin' Up! Will give you, for free, host benefits, free stuff. So more product for free. But I will still give you my packet and free accessory. All right, so we are going to get started stamping now. I'm going to turn the camera down. I guess I'll take a drink of water after I turn it down. So here we go. And I always have to kind of mess with this and try to get it straight and all that stuff. Try to get it centered. So there's a reminder of that host code. If you place an online order today, not today, all month, you will receive the class packet. If it's 25 or more, you get the class packet. Using Band Together, at 50 or more, you get the accessory as well. So let me put this down here. And bring in the supplies we're going to use today. And first of all, let me remind you, the stamp set we're going to use is called Harvest Hellos. It's funny, I had this centered earlier, and then apparently it's totally not centered now. Crazy. Anyway, Harvest Hellos is the stamp set we're going to use. This is a brand new stamp set. Demonstrators can order it today. The reason I already have it is I received it as actually I won it as a door prize on the cruise from Stampin' Up! They gave away several door prizes at our general session, and I was a lucky winner. Everybody got a ton of stuff for free gifts, but this was a prize. And so demonstrators can order it today. You can win this from me today. I'm ordering a new one for you guys by sharing the video. That's the prize. And then if you want to become a demonstrator so you can get a discount on your own purchases, you can get this today as a demonstrator as well. Okay, so the supplies, we have a half sheet of Whisper White cardstock. So this is our card base. It's 5.5 by 8. I'm getting myself confused. Yes, 5.5 by 8.5. It's a half sheet. So that is our card base. So if you take your 8.5 by 11 paper, which is a standard card paper size, and cut it exactly in half and then fold it, you will get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of cardstock. And I'm going to use my bone folder to fold this to get a nice crisp fold. And then usually when you are in my live classes, I will have a stamp out that says made with love, handmade, something like that. And your instructions will tell you to go ahead and turn it over on the back and stamp and sign your name on the back. And that is so that whoever you give it to knows you made it and they don't think you bought it at some special boutique. After you do that, normally you just set this aside and then we'll build the front from there. So the other pieces we have is a 4 by 5 1/4 pretty peacock, 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then we have a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 pear pizzazz. And then we have this new designer paper that is coming out in our holiday catalog. And it is, well, what is it called actually? Didn't write it down. Come to Gather. Come to Gather. So look how cute it is. This shows you all 12 designs. I believe you can see them all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the one we're using today. That's the back side of the one we're using today. Super cute, pretty paper, and you can get this paper now, today, if you're a demonstrator. You can order it right now. And I wanted to show you guys a sneak peek today, but I did specifically choose fall because technically that comes before Christmas. So even though we're excited about the holiday catalog stuff, you know, it's not here yet. Or this will be here before that is what I should say. Even though in Texas it's like literally 102 degrees yesterday and it was burning hot. Okay, so this is 3 by 4, and that's just a tip on your designer paper. If you can make a 3 by 4 piece work on a card, you will get Now I have to remember my math. Yes, 12 pieces out of one sheet of cardstock if you cut it 3 by 4. Okay, and then these are just scraps of Pear Pizzazz, Early Espresso, and Pretty Peacock. Okay, so let me get started here. I have to kind of remember what my card looks like. Let me just start with my greeting. So from that set, we have to an A+ teacher. The 3 inks I'm going to use today are Pretty Peacock, Pear Pizzazz, and Early Espresso. So I want to stamp to an A+ teacher in Pretty Peacock. So guess what? It's almost time for school to start back. If you're a teacher, I'm sorry that I said that. And if you're not, then you're welcome that school is about to start back. Laura, I'm glad you love the paper, and Linda too. Thank y'all for sharing. Yes, I do think that is a super cute set, and yes, I was extremely excited to win it. So I'm just going to stamp this here and try to make it kind of be on those lines. Oops, super crooked. It's okay. Now it just looks like a stamp instead of a typewriter thing. Okay, so that's that. While I have this ink out, I need a leaf in Pretty Peacock. So I got that. That's that little leaf. Because I won this stamp set, and not only that, but anyway, there is a punch available, like I mentioned earlier, but I could not order the punch yet, like to be here today, since we could order today. So the punch matches all 3 of these images. This is just half, so you punch it out and then take your scissors and cut down half of this apple. This can be an apple or a pumpkin, and that can be a pumpkin, and I'm sure you guys can make them turn into many other things. So the punch matches all 3 of those. It also has it punches out the stem, and it punches out the leaf. So all 3 images I'm using, actually all 4 that I'm using today, could have been punched out if I owned the punch. Yay me. We need a stem in Early Espresso, so I'm just doing that espresso on espresso. And then we are going to do the apple and the half an apple in Pear Pizzazz ink. So we need the full, and I like how this this stamp had the center already die cut out from Stampin' Up. The company did that for us, so you don't get that ink on this inside. And then this one. If I had the punch, I would need to punch out this one first. Otherwise, if I punch this one first, it would go into that image there. I have pre-cut all of these images. Yay. Hand cut. I'm ordering that punch today, don't worry. But just to show you super quickly how you could, to make cutting easy. So you want to open your scissors as wide as they will go. And then when you start cutting, you make long cuts is what I always call them. So you cut as long as you can until you have to reopen the scissors. And that gives you a smoother edge. Also, make sure you leave a little border. I'm not the best cutter for real. I do prefer punching and die cutting. But it's pretty smooth. And also, then the other tip is turn your paper instead of turning your right hand or your scissor hand. Okay, so there you go. Some little cutting tips there. But I did pre-cut these to save time on the video. And so now we have our pieces that we would have punched out super quickly if we had the punch. Thank you, Linda. So as always, or as almost always for the colors, I just use the designer paper. Like I read on the back what colors are in that paper, and that's what I used. I'm reading comments over here. Hey, Carol from Toronto. Very cool. Trish, sorry. You're a teacher. You, maybe some teachers are happy to go back, but most of the ones I know are usually like sad when school starts back. I'm going to grab my Big Shot real quick and emboss this peacock cardstock right here. And I'm using the hardwood, I believe it's called, no, Pinewood Planks embossing folder, Pinewood Planks. So I wanted to remind everybody, my Pinewood Planks is old. It came from the old catalog, so it's really thick. So when I emboss with this, I need just from the old Big Shot, just the platform only on bottom. Then I need my folder with paper inside and then one clear cutting pad on top. But if you purchase this today, from now on, it will give the exact same image, but it will be thinner physically. And so if you do that sandwich I just told you, there won't be enough pressure. So you can do one of two things. You can add shims, which is basically make this a little thicker by putting cardstock on top. Start with one sheet, then two, and see how many you need. Or you can purchase this plate for $10 from Stampin' Up. It is the 3D embossing plate, $10. It's not pictured in any of the catalogs. It's just a write-in item. It will be on the online store, of course. $10. Any 3D embossing folder you purchase from Stampin' Up! Now needs this plate or a shim. So keep that in mind. And we still have a few of our old 3D embossing folders that are not available. Just FYI, they're all coming slowly. I think the manufacturer is just having to, make them all. Because we have a new manufacturer now. Okay, so I put my paper in there. I'm going to run it through. Shake the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. And there we go. And I actually like to use this side on the front of my projects. Okay, so don't forget, if you buy a 3D embossing folder now, you need this plate. That will include the Country Floral, which we sold in our, it was Celebration, and now it's for sale. Well, if you purchase it now, it'll be thinner, so you need that thing. Okay, so for this piece here, this Pear Pizzazz that was 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol. So I have one of Stampin' Up! Spritzers that I've labeled alcohol. You can probably barely read that, but it does say alcohol. So that's the only thing I put in here. These are super cheap, so it's not like a big deal to permanently make it alcohol. And I want to distress this paper, and I'm using rubbing alcohol, y'all. It's not like vodka, although that might work, to wet the paper because it dries a lot faster than water. And as you see, what I'm doing is destroying this paper. Crumple, crumple, crumple. And there we go. You can even open it up and then distress it another direction. But this will really give your paper some texture. If you want to give your paper texture, get it wet and then crumple it up and then flatten it back out and let it dry. And just a side note, when I was doing this, I kept making this card and cutting this paper different sizes, and I didn't like how it looked, so I had to do it multiple times. So I had all these pieces of crumpled Pear Pizzazz paper. So for one of the other cards I'm going to show you, I ended up stamping some leaves on the crumpled paper and cutting them out to give them texture. So there's a tip. Now I have one here that has already dried. So that's just another, just a little tip, a way you can add some texture to a project. And then I did forget on my little apple here, I wanted to color the seed. And so I have my dark soft suede Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to use the fine point. And if you do this for this kind of project, the ink can quickly go outside of the lines, so be careful. That's all I'm saying, be careful. Okay, so there we go. Now I believe we have all our pieces. We just need to put it together with some adhesive. So I'm going to add adhesive to my designer paper first. Love that distressing. Thank you. And like, I used to crinkle up paper all the time. Ask my customers that have been with me forever, because some of them would cringe when we crinkled up paper, and I just haven't done it in I don't know how long. Sometimes when you distress your paper, yeah, your adhesive, like, it rips up the paper into the adhesive. So if that happens, and it happens more if you don't let it dry all the way, see how it's tearing up? You can just put the adhesive directly on your project. You just have to stay within the lines, basically. So just be aware. My actual sample that I made yesterday for this video, and see how it sticks to you, it ripped up fully because I didn't let it dry long enough. Okay, so here's our embossed piece. So we're just going to kind of put this on here like that. Like that there. I want to get this off my finger real quick if possible. I'm glad y'all like the crinkle. And then here's our card base. Let me turn that upside down. So add adhesive. A quick reminder, or if you're a new crafter, you don't have to cover the whole thing with adhesive. You have to buy adhesive, so you don't want to, not that you're wasting money, but y'all know what I mean. You don't want to waste your money putting it every single inch. It'll be fine. And then I like to hold my cards like this when I'm positioning them, so that I can see if I've got it basically even before it actually sticks down. Okay, so there's that part. For the apple, grab my silicone craft sheet real quick so I don't get adhesive everywhere. I'm going to put some adhesive right there on the edge of the back, and then put that stem on from the back. I'm looking around to see if that's all I need. By the way, you can see my imperfect cutting as well, due to no punch. And then I'm going to put this on the card with Stampin' Dimensionals. So I always like to overlap little pieces like that so they don't fall off my card later. And if I were not being lazy right now, I'd probably cut that in half and use half a dimensional, but it's okay. Okay, turn it around so I can kind of see. And then the half apple is going to go down here, so I'm going to put snail adhesive at the top. Check out how the Stampin' Blends bleed through. And then a full dimensional down here. See how, hopefully you see why I'm doing that. Like that. Cute. And then the leaf is going to go right about here. So I'm going to use a mini Stampin' Dimensional at the top of the leaf. And maybe just a little snail at the bottom of the leaf. Yeah. To add that on. Secure it down, whatever. By the way, whoever wins the share drawing and gets this stamp set is going to get this card as well. So there is our card. What do y'all think? It's kind of simple. Like at first I was like, I probably shouldn't do this card for the video. It's too simple. But then I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. I'm trying to, it is so weird. In my camera up top, this is not crooked. When I look on my iPad, it's crooked. Okay, so I want to show you guys a couple other cards I made with this stamp set. There is this one. And look how cute. It says, "Hey there, pumpkin." And these are the leaves. Let's see if you can see it on the video. Maybe not as much, but that I stamped on the crinkled paper that had dried and then hand cut out. There is not a punch for those, so you would have to hand cut those either way. And you can just see the pumpkin there. I hand cut that stem out. The little vine, because also not a punch. But it's basically the same exact card, just with a different theme, different color scheme. And then this one is a card that I sort of copied from the holiday catalog. But then later, I went on the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator website and read the materials, and I was like, oh, I did it wrong. I used the wrong colors. My pumpkin's not as dark. It should have been Cajun Craze. It still looks cute, but once you see the catalog, you'll be like, oh, The one in there is maybe a little cuter than Jennifer's, but it's fine. Um, so whatever. But that is what I have for you guys today for stamping. Those are the 3 cards. I think they're pretty cute. I hope you guys do too. Hey, Janet and Mary. Thank you, Tammy. Welcome back, teachers, right? Okay, so what was the question? Oh, Mary. This is soft suede. We also have a, what color is that? Like a bronze that's skin tone. And that would be really good for that color as well, the bronze. And if I'm wrong, correct me, but I don't think we have Stampin' Blends in early espresso. So, that's why I use soft suede. But I own the bronze, and we have bronze as well. So, there we go. Hello, everybody. So thank you guys very much for watching today. Not bad as far as time, because well, I was afraid I would go over. Usually I do. Let me show you all these cards up here. Don't forget, if you share, you'll be entered to win the stamp set we used today. Just do it like that. And you'll also get that card with the set if you win it. So there we go. I'm trying to pose to see if Facebook will give me a pause right there so that I can make that my screenshot for the video. Who knows if it'll work. Thank you, Sherry. Hey, Mary Ann, glad you got to catch me at the end. Dorothy, I'm glad you need that set now. Of course you do. I'm trying to remember for the team meeting. No, that set's not available for the team meeting, but we have other new prizes that you guys can win. So maybe y'all should come check out my meeting for that. I didn't even think of mentioning that. There's door prizes as well. Good, Jackie. Crinkle some paper up. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Janet. I'm trying to make sure I kind of said hi to everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. So thank you guys for watching. If you're able to watch live, I appreciate it. I wanted to hold this set up one more time just to remind you, share the video today, you'll be entered to win this stamp set, which is exclusive, you know, brand new from Stampin' Up. Thank you, Janet, and I hope you guys have a great week. So next week I'll be getting ready for my retreat, live and to go. Of course, I say that means mainly Landa will be getting ready for my retreat while I'm furiously typing tutorials and packing all my stuff to go have a fun weekend with 19 if you count April, awesome ladies. Cool, Patricia, I'm glad you got to be off today too. What else is going on? So that's what I have next week, so I doubt there will be a Facebook Live. As y'all know, I try to fit them in throughout the month if I have time, which July, that didn't happen. But we'll see how August goes. It is a pretty busy month as well. My daughter, hey Rhonda, yay, is moving into college at the end of the month. So we have that going on. We need to get some shopping done this week also for her dorm. Anyway, it's a lot going on, but if I can fit in a Facebook Live, I always will because I love to. It's just time. So I hope y'all have a great month in case I don't see you, and I hope I will see you at other events that I'm having. Don't forget to register for all this stuff, and y'all just have a great one. And if you're a teacher, have a good few, probably not very long till you have to go back. And if you have kids, have fun that last little bit of summer that they have. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.